Hours, Laura Javara, Steve Smith, Sam Mitchell. How are you guys doing tonight?
I'm great. I'm fantastic.
It's the weekend.
It's the weekend.
Doing good.
It's the weekend and we working.
It's the weekend and guess what we had on the weekend?
Working.
Yeah.
In here working, baby.
Yeah, I love it. Well, I'm excited to be here with you guys. Guys, there's 13 games on the slate tonight, but I know a lot of people had this one circled. The Golden State Warriors taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Golden State on a 5-game winning streak heading into this one. Cleveland 9-0 to start the season. First quarter, Donovan Mitchell pulls up, drains the three. Darius Garland, how about that? Deep three from the parking lot. Cleveland up 20-2 at that point. Okoro with the acrobatic pass to LeVert, drains it. Okoro to Ty Jerome.
Ty Jerome has been playing extremely well off the bench.
Hits the corner three, 30-point game. Darius Garland to LeVert, makes the three, coach.
There's LeVert. They're like Cleveland good and deep.
Stephen Kerr was like, what is going on? Cleveland up 83-42 at halftime. Third quarter, Mobley hands it off. Spida makes the pull-up. Jared Allen, watch this, somehow scores with this circus finger roll bank shot. I don't even know what that was. Coach, what do you call that?
I call it a good beat. Because what they put on Golden State is just a beating right now.
You better buy some lottery tickets.
Man, oh man, the Cleveland Cavaliers take it 136-117. 10 straight wins for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Unbelievable start to the regular season. And Golden State, 7-2. At that point, they were 7-1 heading into this game. They were on a 5-game winning streak. Both teams dominating in the East and the West right now. But the Cavs have just been unstoppable.
They have. I love the way they're sharing the basketball. It's more movement. I think the key for me is, Sam, is Mobley is starting to be more aggressive. Whenever he gets 18 to 20 points, they play extremely well, and they have a deeper bench right now. Ty Jerome, those guys coming off the bench, Karis LeVert, they play well. Yeah. And Garland looks more comfortable.
Well, y'all, the talk was could those two guards, Mitch and Garland, play together in the backcourt, and, hey, man, give the coach credit. They are playing outstanding basketball. They're sharing the ball. Kenny Atkins is doing a great job understanding how to put these guys in position. We had Donovan Mitchell on the show the other night. He talked about the concept of their offense, and it's all about, and it goes back to San Antonio, turning down a good shot for a great shot, a bad shot for a good shot, moving the ball, and then playing defense. You know this, Mitty. When everybody touches the ball, not to shoot, but when they touch the ball, it makes them a better basketball player on both ends of the floor. And that's all Cleveland doing right now.
Yeah, they're the 15th team in the NBA history to start the season 10-0. And the NBA has been around for quite some time now. I know 10 straight wins is a really difficult thing to do. And they're heading into this game looking at the Golden State Warriors like this is going to be a really big challenge for them. What is impressive? Oh, Coach, you're about to say.
I was going to ask you, when you look at these two teams, Golden State and Cleveland, which one would you say is for real? All right, I mean, both of them started the season great, but to me, what I see in Cleveland is real. They're playing a regular rotation. They have depth. They have size. They have everything that you want, scoring, defense, everything. 3 guys, they can go get you 20, 25 a night. But when I watch Golden State, I'm still not a believer in a 12-man rotation and a 6-6-0 team. They're doing well early in the season, but I don't know if they can sustain this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 players came off the bench today.
Wow.
I mean, I'm with Sam. And give Steve Kerr a lot of credit because he's just trying to find some guys. But I think Sam said it best. I think they're too small. And I think trying to play 12, 13, 14 guys, even though they're getting away with it, now. But as the season go along, you can't make everybody happy. And I understand what he's doing right now. He's going to shorten his rotation. I think they're looking to make a trade.
Yes.
Be able to
try to showcase these guys.
That's what I think, Sam. They're trying to showcase a lot of people to make a trade.
Yeah, when you're looking at the stat sheet, you see bench points 77 for the Golden State Warriors, and you're like, wow, that's pretty good. And then you look at how many guys are actually coming off of the bench, and you're like, okay, well, that makes sense. The craziest part about this, though, Cleveland had 20 turnovers, 32 Golden State points out of that, and they still beat them by almost 30 points.
Well, when you look at it, you can have these turnovers if you shoot 54, 48, and 85. I mean, you can make up a lot of turnovers shooting those numbers and those high percentage. They are making shots, and you're going to win ball games if you make shots and defend.
But Cleveland, to me, I look at their team, they got everything. They got defense, they got size, They got scoring in the backcourt. They got guys come off the bench that can make threes.
Yeah.
They have a complete team. When you look at Golden State, they don't have size. They're not the three-point shooting team that we're used to seeing Golden State in the past. Now, I give Steve Kerr credit to your point.
Yep.
He's coaching.
He's
because
coaching.
when he beat Boston the other night, he tricked Boston into playing his style of game.
Yeah.
He exhausted the shot clock, which used his shot clock as an extension of his defense. They made 7 to 8 passes on every possession. What did Boston do? One pass shot, one pass ISO. They got Boston to revert back to playing how they did 2 years ago, and that's why Golden State beat it. But Cleveland didn't take the bait. Cleveland played their style of basketball. They didn't get sucked into Golden State, and then they just punished them. Hey, if we missed a shot, we can go get it.
I mean, they scored 80-plus points in the first half.
Think about that.
Heading into this season, I have to ask this, because I know, obviously, 10 games in now, we're kind of getting a true sense of who some of these teams are. And maybe some of them, obviously, a team like the Philadelphia 76ers, bottom of the Eastern Conference, but not all their guys have been playing. Did you expect Cleveland to be where they are right now? Maybe not 10-0, but top of the Eastern Conference above the Boston Celtics at this point?
Well, not above, but I would say as the Boston Celtics, they're a team coming off the championship. You eventually
you
want to
play
have
a lot
the
of
one seed,
basketball.
but they're missing Porzingis, and then now they're missing Jaylen Brown. Whoever has injury, you're going to drop a little bit. But I did have Cleveland in the upper echelon of the East. 10-0, I don't think so, but I would say I thought they would be in 1, 2, or 3.
I thought they'd be a top 4 seed. And then when it all shakes out, that's the most important thing. Finish. As long as you 1 through 4, you good. You're going to have that first round at home. And people don't understand. It's getting out the first round. After the first round, all bets off. Because now it comes down to injuries, who's playing well, who's playing with confidence, whose defense is playing at an elite level. It's that first round because that's where all the nerves, because the higher seeds are supposed to win. And if they don't, the games get tight, the pressure builds up. So the first round is critical for a team like Cleveland.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to watch Cleveland. Another team that's been fun to watch is the Oklahoma City Thunder. As we send it to our first break here, they've been playing pretty well, 7-1 so far.
Hey, Warriors fans. Welcome back to Warriors News. Tonight, we saw a tough matchup against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and while Cleveland came out strong, there's a lot to unpack from this game that speaks to the resilience and adaptability of our Golden State Warriors. From the start, Cleveland's offense was on fire, with Mitchell, Garland, and even LeVert hitting big shots. But let's focus on our Warriors' strengths that still shone through. Despite the final score, Golden State played with heart and energy, utilizing a deep rotation that continues to develop our newer players. With 77 points from the bench, it's clear that Coach Steve Kerr is experimenting with lineups to find the perfect balance and give young talents a chance to grow. One thing that really stands out is how well we capitalized on Cleveland's turnovers. We turned those 20 turnovers into 32 points, proving once again how dangerous we are in transition. Cleveland might have won tonight, but when you consider how many solid defensive plays we had, you can see the groundwork for a season of strong defense. Golden State's playing style is also evolving this season. Steve Kerr's strategy of a longer shot clock and more passes in each possession is smart. It might take time, but by using ball movement to force defenses to work, we're seeing more control in each play. Against a team like Boston, this led us to victory earlier in the season, and it's only a matter of time until we find that rhythm again. In conclusion, while the Cavs were tough tonight, the Warriors are steadily building a foundation that can carry us through the season. We're showing depth, smart rotations, and great coaching. The season's just getting started, and we're only getting stronger. Let me know what you think in the comments. How are you feeling about our bench performance? If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and share to stay up to date on all Warriors action. Go Dubs!